Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today was going to be a little fishing video for you guys, but when me and Bridget got to the little pond that we were going to fish today, we started fishing, and within about 20 minutes of us fishing, walking around this little pond, we saw 4 of these guys. The spicy danger noodle, the nope ropes, or most commonly known to those good old country boys out there, the copperhead. And we weren't feeling like getting bit or, just disturbing those guys. So we packed up and instead, I'm going to just be going through all my fishing rod and reel combos that I use. So hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all remember to hit the subscribe button. Remember to like this video. Hope y'all enjoy. Start this list off, I'm gonna be going from like my smallest rod and reels all the way up to like my biggest ones. So to start off with, I always got to start off with the ultralight rods and reels. Now this is just a little Daiwa combo that I've had for a couple years. Works great. Got some 8-pound fluorocarbon line on there. I know that's not really like lightweight or ultralight line, but works good for me. Fishing stuff is expensive, so as much as I can, not break off, and that's just, less that I've, got to keep buying. Right now I've got just a little crappie jig, a little swim bait tied on there. One of my other little favorite lures to tie on here is like a little cricket lure. Those work good as well. The next rod, this is not my rod, this is Bridget's rod. She picked it out a couple years ago and has loved it. Just a little proficiency rod and reel combo, that teal color. She absolutely loves it. Have that rigged up with some 20-pound braid to a 12-pound monofilament leader. Her favorite lure to throw on there is just this little tiny, like 60 size whopper plopper. But sometimes I'll tie on like a little junior super fluke. She likes fishing with those as well, but those whopper ploppers for those nice top water bites are her absolute favorite. All right, for the next one, this is a Berkley Amp rod. I bought this rod way back in high school, long time ago. And the reel that's paired up on it is a reel that I've had since I was a very, very young lad. This thing is probably older than I am. Maybe one of these days, if I, start using my spinning gear, more, might have to upgrade from this right here. But for the amount that I use my spinning rod, works just fine. Right now, I've got it tied up with a little Keitech 2.8 swimmer on just a little lead head. I also, throw, wacky rig Senkos on here. Also might throw some weightless junior flukes tied up on here too. Some Ned rigs, that kind of stuff. Alrighty, for the next rod, I'm gonna call this like my Texas rig or my subsurface underwater moving bait rod. That is a favorite Sick Stick, 7-foot, medium heavy. Got that geared up with the Abu Garcia Revo 5SX spinning reel, or not spinning reel, obviously bait casting reel. Got some 17-pound fluorocarbon line on there. Right now I've got a 3.3 Keitech on there. Other techniques I'll use on this, I'll throw Texas rigs, square bills, you know, anywhere from the like 1.5 kVd square bills, the 1.0s. I'll throw some smaller spinner baits on here. You know, I don't use a whole lot of like really big baits. About the biggest bait I'll use in general is probably just like a 5 or 6 inch topwater spook. But when it comes to this, you know, kind of stuff, you know, for the little ponds that I fish or on the river especially, I don't have to throw anything, you know, super big. This reel, it has just been released this year. Really hoping to test it out, see how it works. All right, guys, next up, I'm getting into the rods that I really like to use. First one is going to be a Googan Gold Series Twitch rod. My brother-in-law bought me this for my birthday a couple years ago, and I have loved it ever since. The reel I have paired up on it is a Shimano SLX DC reel. Got some 30-pound braid all the way up to a 14-pound monofilament leader. On this rod, I'll be throwing like this popping style lure. If y'all saw one of my previous videos, I was using a cicada lure. This was the rod and reel that I was using for it. Whenever I use this, I'll, you know, throw these poppers, that cicada lure, a normal super fluke on there, or any smaller walking style baits, anything that's, you know, 3-4 inches long. And then this is the rod that I'll be, you know, using for that. And the last one that I'm mainly using in my lineup, this is a ARC Cobb Series rod. 7'1" heavy action rod. Got it paired up with my Shimano DC reel, 30-pound braid, also to a 14-pound monofilament leader. Main things I throw on this guy are going to be like this Chapo that I've got tied on right now, smaller like 90 size whopper ploppers, or, you know, if I ever, you know, decide to tie on a frog, this will be the rod that tie that onto. If y'all watched my previous video, there's a little clip on there. I have some Yo-Zuri braid tied on here. And if y'all remember that last video, I was trying to explain that the braid was like slipping real bad, but in that video it wouldn't do it. But y'all watch this right here. See, turn the handle and that spool is not spinning. Up here, goes back and forth, has some tension, but definitely not like it's supposed to have. Y'all comment if y'all have ever had any, you know, problems like that. You know, my last video, I was saying that before I was using the Googan braid and never had any, you know, issues like this, so might be switching back. Alrighty guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Go hit that like button for us. We would really appreciate it. Y'all remember to like and subscribe. Also, comment down below what is y'all's favorite rod and reel combo that y'all have, and what y'all's favorite technique to use on that rod and reel. Y'all stay good.